Well, there has been political uproar over this question. Should transgender men and women be able to enlist in the military? Beginning January 1st, despite adamant opposition from our president, they will start enlisting. Here with us this morning to discuss this topic and also answer your questions, we have Troy Stevenson with Freedom Oklahoma. Good morning and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you for being with us here during a really busy time. This is also barring any interference from the Supreme Court here within the next few days. Do you see that happening?
I seriously don't. I mean, the federal judge came out with the decision they made. This is pretty consistent with the court's view. It's the military has asked for this. They've done all the processing and studies that they've done. I think it's been thoroughly vetted. So I would be surprised if the Supreme Court went against what the military was saying.
And you know, I know you're with Freedom Oklahoma. Right. You're all about protecting and advancing equality for all people, especially Oklahomans. So I wanted to get your response on this back and forth that we've been watching between military members, between our president, between federal judges. What's been your take on this contentious debate?
I think it's very political, and it's not just this administration. It was very political in the last administration, but I believe that the military has spoken. They've done their research and they've done studies, and they've been studying this for several years now. And they're talking about cohesion in the military and readiness in the military. And I think taking thousands and thousands, saying up to 15, 16,000 troops out of the field would be awful. And in a time when we're trying to recruit people for our military, I think it does them a disservice to tell them who they can and cannot choose when they themselves have come to the conclusion that this is what's best for our military.
And you know, back in November, a federal judge out of Baltimore, Maryland came out and said this. I wanted to read this. The transgender service members challenging the ban have demonstrated that they are already suffering harmful consequences. And you know, goes on to say in this 53-page report, including but not limited to the postponement of surgeries, cancellation of some of those surgeries, as being seen as inherently unfit in society. I want you to elaborate, if you could, on what you've seen here in Oklahoma, some of these challenges that military members are facing because of this, even just this proposed ban that's in place.
I've seen several, especially young people, they've done their tour of service, and because of all this controversy and because of the vitriol, they've decided not to re-enlist. And good soldiers, people from the Air Force, that would be some of the best and the brightest in our military, and yet because of what's going on, they've decided to take themselves out. And I think that's a sad state of affairs. We need well-trained soldiers and pilots, and we need these folks in the military. And it would be one thing if the military were saying it was going to hurt cohesion, but they're not. They're saying that these folks are soldiers just like any other, and they have a place in our military.
And you brought me to another question, and I kind of want to just piggyback off of that. Across the board, do you think that's the case for a lot of people, or do you think this proposed ban would give more transgender men and women fire to enlist? Or do you think most of them are not re-enlisting or even enlisting at all because of it?
I think most people aren't enlisting at all. I mean, I used to work in New Jersey, and there was one of the most decorated non-commissioned officers in the U.S. military. They'd finished their final tour of duty, and they started the transition process after, and they were called back because they were they had a specialty in the military that was very, very, very needed at that moment. So they got called back into active service and said to their commanding officer, look, I've begun this process, is it going to be a problem? And they said, listen, we don't care, we need you, you're the only person that knows how to do this job. And I think that's what people need to remember, is that our military knows what it's doing. And they know who the best soldiers are for this, and it's about the person, not what their medical history is. And
speaking of medical history, a huge part of this contentious debate has been the price tag of this. And President Trump came out and said our government, you know, it's simply too expensive for our government to fund, the Pentagon to fund. Right now, there's anywhere between 2,000 to 11,000 transgender military members serving. After January 1st, after enlisting can start again, do you know whether or not is the Pentagon still going to foot the bill for those people?
Well, it's never made sense to me about this argument, is it doesn't cost any more than anybody else's medical conditions. I mean, most people, when they're in the process of transitioning, it's about hormones. It's about medication rather than about surgical procedures. I doubt very seriously that many of these folks are going to join the military to have a surgical procedure. And even if they did, it costs no more than any other surgical procedure. So we don't deny people anything else in the military. Our VA hospitals don't deny people medical services. So it doesn't make sense to me why they bring this up. Even in private companies, when your insurance isn't based on one specific procedure, it's not that much more expensive than any other. So it's confusing as to why they bring that point up over and over again.
From your vantage point, in that time period that somebody would be taking hormone medications or in the process of undergoing these different procedures, in your mind, is there any reason that those transgender men and women would be seen as unserved to fit during that time period?
As long as they were cleared by a doctor, no. I mean, I think with any service member, they go through medical testing, they go through psychological testing. If they are seen as fit by the psychologists and the medical professionals, I don't see why they wouldn't be seen as fit by the rest of us.
And what are you hearing from Oklahomans across the board here? I know you're really based here in Oklahoma, so I'm sure you've gotten a lot of response from people. What have you been hearing?
I think they're uncomfortable with the uncertainty. I think there are a lot of people that would love to be in the military. I mean, there's so much bias and discrimination towards the trans community. It's one of the few places they can get a job and have some guarantee of a livelihood. And I think that's important to people, and to be denied that, and to be denied a place where they wouldn't be discriminated against in the military, I think it's a confusion for them, and it's a back and forth that causes a lot of turmoil in their lives.